Hey guys, what's going on? Here we go, Sunday Funday. I'm spilling water on myself. Not a good start to Sunday Funday, if I do say so myself. Anyway, my name is Jason, and you're watching Ray of Light Tarot. So we're gonna have a fun little time tonight. I am going to be doing mini readings this evening, but I also came on just a little bit early, about 5 minutes early, because I want to talk to you guys about some things. Eureka! I can see. Okay, so what I want to talk to you guys about is something very exciting that I think you will find exciting as well. Tonight, we're doing mini readings and we're going to have fun and all that stuff. Hey, what's up, Nuff Love? So I want to talk to you guys about something upcoming that I'm looking forward to very much. On June 21st, I'm going to be doing another cleanse. Myself and my friend Jai, we're going to be doing running a cleanse with Purium. For those of you who have been interested in doing the cleanse with us and who haven't yet, or those of you who did the last one with us and want to do another one, I put the information in the description of this video. What you want to do is you want to go to ishoppurium.com. And when you go to ishoppurium.com, you want to, on your menu bar on the upper left, the three lines, you want to click that and then click on transformation. And then when you click on transformation, the first selection on that page is the ultimate lifestyle transformation. That's what you want to add to your cart. When you go to checkout, it's going to ask you for a discount code. What you want to do is put in my discount code at the end, which is all one word, Ray of Light Tarot. All of this is in the description of this video as well. It's all one word, Ray of Light Tarot, and that'll save you $100 on the products. These products will basically feed you for a month. Aside from your flex foods, it's really going to be good stuff. We're going to have a great time with it. And oh, good, Valerie. Yeah, I think you'll really get, I know you'll get amazing benefits from doing it. And yeah, Purium is freaking amazing. It really is. It's the best stuff that I've ever come across on the market. And so if you've been considering doing some kind of a cleanse or getting some kind of a using some kind of a dietary supplement that really will offer you a lot of superfoods, vegan, organic stuff, this is the way to go. Can I ask? Ask what? Can you ask what? Anyway, I just wanted to mention it to you guys, a tarot question. So I have a list I'm working from for the tarot questions. The list is open if you want to get on the list. It's a $22.22 USD love offering to the Cash App, which is $Ray of Light Tarot. Yeah, it's blonde right now. It's kind of like silver blonde. This is how it looks when I don't put any product in it. This is what color it is with no product. So yeah, it's kind of like a sandy blonde, like a silverish blonde. Yeah, thanks. I got it cut yesterday, so I'm feeling good about the length. Not so great with the color, but it's all right. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, $Ray of Light Tarot if you want on Cash App, if you want to get on the list. I have a few people on the list already. Oh, nice, Linmo. Congratulations. So as far as the cleanse, starting on June 21st, that's a week from today, okay? A week from today. So this time next Sunday on Father's Day, I'm going to be fasting. Not totally, but pretty much. The 10-day intense part of it is pretty much, you're not taking in a lot of calories. But it's a great feeling, and it really resets your body. It resets your spirit, your mind, everything. It's a great thing to undertake. It's a great challenge to test your endurance, to test your willpower, your mind over matter, all that stuff. I think it's something that if you've never done it, do it with us, or do it, at some point down the road, challenge yourself and do one of those cleanses, because they really are a wonderful thing for you. And I need to, I'm naturally, since I hit about age 35, I lost my little youthful swimmer's build, and I naturally tend to get a little thick in the middle. So I'm always ready and willing to do a cleanse whenever anyone brings the idea up. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so sticking with water. I do drink caffeine. I drink coffee. I actually just had a coffee a little while ago, but other than that, I try to stick with water. and I do tart cherry juice at night as well. But that's part of the cleanse actually. When you order the products, you get the power shakes. You also get a lot of supplements, and the best thing is the Biomedic. It really is a great product. But you get the supplements, the amino tablets, which sort of replace food for the most part during the 10-day intense part of the cleanse, and you also get this tart cherry extract, which is it's basically cherries, tart cherries, and you mix that with water. And what that does is it has melatonin in it. It has naturally occurring melatonin, the cherries do, and it helps you to rest. It helps you to get a good night's sleep, because I'll tell you, the worst thing about doing the cleanse is it's hard to get a good night's sleep when your body is going, give me sugar, give me fat, give me all these things that aren't good for me. Your body really does. If you've been mistreating your body for the first, 3 or 4 days, your body will cry out for those things. You go through an actual withdrawal. Just like people like me can tell you, you experience when you get off drugs, that withdrawal. You go through a withdrawal with foods and sugars and fats too, just like anything else. And so the tart cherry is really a big help to get you the restful sleep that you're really grateful to get when you're going through that the first few days. Just to get 6 straight hours of sleep is a real blessing during that period. So you'll know what I mean if you do it. Yeah, it is. The shake, I'll say this. Hey, Ann, nice to see you. Yes, Jay Birdie is here. The shake, it grows on you, right? Right, Valerie? It's I don't know how if you have the product, if you didn't drink it for very long, but I'll tell you the taste of the shake, you may not love it at first. It's not a bad taste. It's just not something where you're like, ooh, yummy. It's very, natural. It's appleberry, I think, or berry, but it grows on you. It really grows on you. I think it does. I mean, I love the shake. I usually drink at least one. I don't drink one every day like I was, because I'm trying to stretch out what I've got right now. I don't want to spend a bunch of money this week. Um, and with the cleanse starting on Sunday, I'm going to be doing a few times a day, so I don't want to have to order product until middle of next week. So what I'm doing is I'll drink like one every other day. You know, Yay, Saipan! Congratulations! I'm excited for you. You're going to have so much fun. We'll get you added to our group. Saipan, I hope you put your email and everything in when you did that, because that's how we get your information. And Jai and I will add you to our Facebook group so that you can be a part of the cleanse. We'll all support each other, okay? You're welcome, Miss So. That's what I hear, Miss So. That's what I hear. So thank you for that. I do what I can. Ray of Light Tarot. It's Ray of Light Tarot. All one word, Ray of Light Tarot. And it'll give you, I think it takes $100 off the cost. So congratulations. I'll get a notification about it. Or probably already have if you just ordered it. But so yeah, anyway, having said that, yeah, the love. I haven't tried that one, Rebecca. You like it less than the regular one? Now, Rebecca, you became a brand partner, didn't you? You're a brand partner now as well, aren't you? I need to quit this vape, but I'm having trouble. I struggle. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm super excited that you became a brand partner. Golf clap for Rebecca. Okay, so all natural Rebecca. I like it. Okay, so. Um, I have a list going. Malia, are you here, Malia? Malia's on my list. Where is Malia? I've got Malia, Jessica, Valerie, Kim, I guess Anne. Did I miss anyone? Did anyone else send a payment to Cash App that I have not called out? Malia, Jessica, Valerie, Kim, and Anne. I'm super excited. Are you gonna do the next cleanse with us, Rebecca, or even like a 10-day version of it? Tammy did. You did, Tammy. Okay. What do you think? Okay, I got you written down, Tammy. Thank you. What do you think, Rebecca? You're welcome. Maybe a 10-day. I need to order. Yeah. Yeah, I have to order product too, but I have enough. Well, I have enough like of everything that I can start the 10-day with us on Sunday and then order my stuff like early next week. So I'm gonna, like a week from tomorrow or Tuesday. So I'm gonna wait and do that. But yeah, I'm not. I want to wait a week before I order. Just financially, I'm trying to stagger certain things, and this week is not a good week for me to order stuff like that. Me too. It's funny you say that. I do too. I have a lot of things. I haven't really talked a lot. I don't share a lot on here like I used to, but there's a lot of good things happening for me too. Thank you to everyone who's been supporting the Manicare Foundation in Sri Lanka. That foundation, for some reason, it's one of those things. I just kind of like a twin soul. When you just know someone, right? When you meet them, you already know them from before. I know them. I know that foundation. I know the people involved in that. I know them from before. And I can't explain how, but it's very special to me, and I'm going to be there soon. So yeah, you will need the group support. Here's the thing, guys. If you do this cleanse with us, make sure you submit your email and contact me. If you don't hear from Jai or myself, make sure you contact us because we want you to be involved in the Facebook group with us. You need the support. And I'm only hardcore about the support. The first 10 days, I want everyone to do the 10 days and to finish it. That 10-day thing is important to me, that you do it, you finish it. I'm lenient after that, but it's really important that hey, Jai's here. Speak of the devil, and the devil shall appear. Just kidding. How's your trip going, Jai? Um, we will support you in that, and you will need the support. Trust me. I need the support. You'll need the support. Unless you're superhuman, and none of us are, so we don't need to pretend that we are. You're going to need the support. So I was just talking about next Sunday. In case you have forgotten, we have a date next Sunday, Jai. We have a date with destiny, my friend. With the Purium. Somebody just ordered some. They were telling me. Saipan. Saipan just ordered the Ultimate Transformation, so she'll be with our group starting next Sunday. But yeah, I'll really be in heavy. During especially the 10-day intense portion, guys. I'll be in there ready to go. So, yeah. I'm so glad you're having fun on your trip. I saw a picture you and Don posted from the Grand Canyon the other day on Facebook. I was like, whoa, looks like fun. It's so beautiful. Just amazed. Okay, so is Malia here? I don't know if Malia is here. I haven't seen Malia tap in. So Malia, I've got you at the top of my list, but we're gonna go down the list. And if Malia comes in, guys, let her know that we'll come back to her. What about Jessica? Is Jessica here? Jessica, where you at, Jessica? Jessica Field. There you are. Hi, Jessica. Okay, you wanna kick us off, Jessica? What's your question, sweetie? Kick it off. What it is. My light feels bright tonight. What do you need guidance on, my dear? My mom, who passed away 2 years ago, came to me in a dream. Let's see. I'm sure we could get something. No guarantees, but I will definitely do my utmost. Do you keep a journal or do you have letters? Right off the bat, when I said I'll do my utmost, I can already like feel and almost hear your mom. She's around me, so she's around you. There's something to do with either a journal you kept or letters. It was looking like a book. My cards, I was getting the message to look at my cards, and when I looked down at them, they looked like a book. See how that looks like a book? Well, to me, it looked like a book. So it's either about a notebook or a book. There may be a message inside of a book. Not a message inside of a book. It's not about a message inside of okay. A notebook or a journal of some kind or a book of letters. There's something she wants you to go back and look at. Let me see what I can get from the tarot. Do you have any kids? Jessica, do you have kids? Do you have a daughter? Not her daughter. Who is it? There's someone, there's a female. Okay. There's something that you need to, I feel strongly about this. There's something in this, in either a book or a notebook that you need to read through, or it may be a letter that it's not a message like some message from beyond, but there's something that you need to sort of pass along or show your daughters. Is there something she instructed you to do to do for your daughters, or that was left that you haven't done or finished out? Let me see. I'm gonna get the tarot on this. Hold on. I think it may be your sister's daughter. I think it may be your sister's daughter. There's some kind of a message for her. What's weird is I was seeing, I don't know about Juno, but I was seeing, I see the weirdest things and I don't know what to make of them. I was seeing Farrah Fawcett, and I don't know why I'm seeing Farrah Fawcett. I don't even, never really even liked Farrah Fawcett, but something about her hairstyle. Farrah Fawcett had like that hairstyle from the 70s that was really popular, and I don't know why that would be shown to me. I'm sure that's not the message. Usually it's not about what I'm seeing, it's about something that what I'm seeing, it's a little deeper than that. It goes beyond. Do you know what it is? There's some reason I'm seeing literally Farrah Fawcett. I don't know what that's about, but it's like it's not Farrah Fawcett. I know who it is, but it's not her. It's about her. It's something about her hair. And I don't know why your mother would want you to tell somebody about her hair. I know Farrah Fawcett died of some kind of cancer. Doing good, Nicole. Hang on. Some messages for Jessica. All right, let's see what we get here. There may be a recipe also. Your mom died of cancer as well. There may be a recipe also. Um, I don't know. There's something about a book. I wonder if Fawcett wrote a book before she died. I need to look into that. Maybe it's got something to do with that. No, I keep getting a no when I say things like that. Sorry. Don't make me hot if I'm not getting the message. You know, I do feel like it may have something to do with a recipe as well. And I don't know why I keep coming back to a book of some kind. A message that has to do with a recipe that has to do with the book. There is something important, and it feels like it's an important message, and it does have more to do because, and all I can go on is like the clicks that go this way or that way. Yes, yes, yes. It's like when you're searching for something that somebody hides, and they're like going warm, 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 cold, 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 warm, warm, warm. That's what I feel like when I do this. So warmer was, it's not your daughter. And so I'm thinking it's your sister's daughter, but I'm not getting a warm, warm, warm on that. I'm kind of getting a cold, cold, cold. So I don't know. I'm kind of stuck. Let me look at the cards and see what comes through. There may be something about a recipe because the art card or the temperance card, again, I feel like somebody's cooking when I look at this card. So it's just hard to say. Your sister's, does, does your sister have a daughter? Because I feel like it's about a daughter, but I thought it felt like maybe she was saying not your daughter or not her daughter. The number 55 is really important too. She's with another woman. It's her, and her energy is, she's not alone. Her energy very much is with another woman. There's another woman with her who's older. The hairstyle feels older too. There may be a picture of your mother too, who had. See if there's a picture of your mother from like the '80s that has that hairstyle, because it's if a lot of times people show themselves to you the way they looked when like in a specific time in their life where they felt really good about themselves, or where you liked the way they looked, something like that for a specific purpose. So it could be something like that. Well, the big hair feels more like 60s hair, which is interesting. So I don't know. Oh yeah, okay, well maybe that's her. Does she have a sister that's passed on? Did she have a sister that's passed on? Feels like there's two women here coming through very strong for you. Anyway, so what I get though, just from looking at the cards, is you're right. She definitely has something she wants to speak to you or to say to you. There is a message for someone's daughter, either if it's your sister's daughter or maybe it's her sister's daughter. If her sister has a daughter, someone's sister's daughter, someone's daughter. The Eight of Wands is all about communication. This is about, you know what I feel like when I look at this though? You may want to consider, and look, I'm not a religious person, I'm a spiritual person. I don't have like big, I don't have a strong opinion about really anything I'm very laissez-faire, live and let live, do you, whatever. This feels like a seance to me. When I'm looking at this card and I'm thinking of communication, the Eight of Wands, the communication is normally going all in one direction. This feels like a seance. It feels like people gathered around a table to communicate with somebody. So there may be a need for you to do something like that. So there's something that needs healing. You've got this Ten of Swords here, and there's that broken heart in the middle of it. I feel like it's speaking about a family. So it feels like a lot of people, not just you, but a lot of you, especially the feminine energies in the family, the women, there's a need for healing. And it feels like the loss isn't about your mother. It may be her and her mother. There's some sort of generational trauma is what the main thing I'm tapping into. It feels like a generational trauma because I was seeing two women, feeling two female energies, seeing two women, and the hairstyles were representing different time periods. One felt like the 60s, one felt like the late 70s or 80s. So that would suggest the other one was someone older than her. So there's a generational trauma in the family on the maternal side that needs addressing and healing. And there may be something in a book, it may be something in letters that you could find. There's something, it's written down. I know it's written down. It's been discussed going back. And so there's something you need to look into with that. Getting the warmer, warmer. Okay. There's something you need to look into with that. And it's going to allow for a lot of healing. And I don't know exactly how this is going to work, but there's a need for that. And this is not just about you, it's about your whole family. You might want to speak to the other women in your family and see if any of them have been getting similar attempts at communication from her or other people recently. Also, the Wheel of Fortune is here. This is about your future, your daughter's future. You've got the Wheel of Fortune leading to the Ace of Pentacles. It feels like a major change in the course of events, and then something really. The Ace of Pentacles is a beginning. It's a beginning where value is attached to this. So to me, it feels like an opportunity for some reset or new beginning to come in as the result of the healing that would come through from some sort of understanding. Now, this may also have to do, even though it's got to do with these two women who I think are mother and daughter, may also have to do with a younger male energy who died in one of the big wars. It could have been like World War One, World War Two, something like that. This is coming through as a Knight of Cups, but he's very much attached. This peacock here in the bottom quarter is representing either your mother. I think it's representing your mother's mother. So I don't know if she had a brother or even a lover or someone who was killed or served in it probably would have been World War II, but there's something here attached to her. I don't know if I will say I don't know that you're related to this man because he didn't appear with them. The two of them appear together for you, the two feminine energies, and this is something separate, but it has some effect on this. So look for letters, specifically letters from maybe someone in Europe who was involved in like one of the world wars, writing home. I think that would be something that they would have saved somewhere. So ask about that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, ask your family members about this. This feels very, yeah, possibly Russia. Now, Russia would be more Eastern Europe, and it's possible. but it could be anything like that. I mean, this is just, I'm just sort of hitting on energies that come up. So it's not an exact thing. I definitely feel like this person's probably attached to your mother's mother. It's really important to, there's something important. And I would also, what I would do if I were you, if I was just trying to, if this was something I was dealing with myself and I was trying to figure out, I would say, um, yeah, please do, Jessica. Please come back and let me know. A lot of times people will come back later and be like, "Oh, this is what that was, and you were right about this, or you were wrong about that," whatever. Um, and I appreciate that. Also, what was I going to say? Oh, I think I was going to say, if it was some kind of correspondence from that. Usually people save those kind of correspondences. So it may not be something you are aware of, but ask your other family members about it. Somebody might be like, oh, yeah, that could be this. And I've got all these letters from wherever that I've saved. Look into that from that perspective. But it's definitely, oh, what I was going to say now I remembered. If there is something in the family, yes. And I was going to say, if it were me and I were trying to figure out what it is, what I would do, especially if it's coming to you in your dreams at night, I would set a very clear intention, even maybe speak it out loud. Our words have power. Set a very clear intention in your words that you will understand what messages are trying to come to you in your subconscious and that you will remember them when you wake up. Okay? Good luck with that. That sounds exciting. I will say, um, it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like a bad. Well, it doesn't feel like whatever needs to come up for healing is going to be, some horrible revelation. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like there is something that needs to be dealt with, though. And like I said, it's sort of having an impact generationally and it's traumatic. But I don't feel like it's some bad, scary thing. I think it's going to be something that would actually bring this family toward a place of healing and healing together as opposed to apart. Okay. Valerie, Valerie, what are you doing? You're most welcome, Jessica. Sorry for your loss. See if you can find any pictures of your mom's mother wearing like a pink button-up shirt and with her big hair, or maybe it's your mother. Are you sure it's not going to be 6 months? I feel like so much for so many people is happening, Valerie, around September, and that's only 3 months. September. If I put my self care and growth first, the move wouldn't happen anytime soon. Well, we've all got to put our self care, our growth, what's best for us first. I mean, I know it's hard. We don't always do that. None of us do. But we have to do that. We have to do that. I see people that do that, that are so good at being selfish and pampering themselves and, being greedy. And I just wonder, how do you do that? But some people are just really good at that. It's rare. And I don't know if it's really all a good thing. I don't know if that's totally a good quality if somebody's like that, but I'm definitely envious of it to a certain extent. What's the guidance outlook for a move? Yeah, September-ish. Definitely a time and a place for it. You just don't want to be bumping into selfie selfertons right and left. Sometimes I tend to do that. Got the lust card. That's the strength card. Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands talks about movement. I really think, this is card number 11. The strength card is card number 11 in this deck. It's the lust card. The major arcana is a little different in this Millennium Thoth deck. But this is the Eight of Wands, and then the number 11 card is the lust or strength. I mean, you can tell it's basically the strength card. So November, right? We're looking at November. if that were what that's calling out, which it could very well be. Eight of Cups to the Eight of Wands. There's a transition here, eights. So between August and November, a lot happening there, which doesn't surprise me at all. I've been seeing this for a lot of people. These late summer, early fall months. Well, November's late fall, but like September-ish, it feels like that feels like a strong period of change for you and for a lot of you guys out there. This has been a common theme. So you've got the Princess of Swords here. The thing about the Princess of Swords is it is that sort of that energy of, I feel like this is representative. That what this is saying is it's not something you can really see right now coming in, and it's going to kind of happen unexpectedly, right? It's like, oh, we're moving. like you're not going to really plan it, and then all of a sudden you're going to decide, okay, it's time to go, right? Like, bam, it's just time to go and time to move, and it just happens. So that's what I feel like. You know, it may not happen. It may not be something that really can be planned in the traditional sense. What happens is there's what you've got going on that's a problem for you, Valerie, that I'm sensing is like this Wands energy, kind of like this Knight of Wands energy, where there's this passion to do something. Like it's we see the Knight of Wands as like a player because he gets really excited and passionate, but he doesn't have the stick-to-itiveness to back it up. He just kind of he burns out, he fizzles out all the time. Well, for you, this has to do with literally your ability to follow through in the things you need to be doing right now for yourself. But remember, it's not just you you're doing these things for. This is going to impact every aspect of your life. If you have a twin soul, if you are on a spiritual journey that requires you to make these changes, it's not just you can't. It's not just you. It's you and everyone else involved. So you've got to figure out a way to plan your moves and really make them lasting decisions, not just spur of the moment feelings that kind of fade and you just kind of go, oh, well, that didn't work out. No. And it's hard for people like us because like you, I'm an artist as well. And artistic souls like us, we're really good at, starting to create one thing and then going and creating something new. And then, oh, well, I think I'll create this. I mean, I've got 3 different books that I'm writing. And if I could finish one of them, it would be a bestseller. Any one of those 3 would be bestsellers. But my brain, I need someone to like manage me, and so I get that sense a little bit from you and sort of the way that you are as an artist. So, but it's important for us to put the stick-to-itiveness factor behind some things right now, especially right now, this summer, like now is the time, 2020, now. I don't think you're doing anything until sometime between August to November, but a lot's going to happen in that time frame. In those little 3 months, hey, Julie, nice to see you. In those little 3 months, a lot is going to happen. You can quote me on that. You can quote me on that, for real. We're going to be doing a drawing when I get 10 total, but that's not going to be tonight because I'm going to close the list. We're going to probably do it on, tomorrow's Monday, probably Wednesday. We'll do the drawing. Well, maybe tomorrow night. We'll see. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, that's what I get for you, Valerie. Okay. Is Kim here? Where's Kim? I know I saw Kim in a few minutes ago, didn't I? Is Kimberly here? I don't know. Is Kim? Maybe she's not. Okay. Kim, if you're here, go ahead and put your question up. If not, we will move on to Anne. Yeah, I'm closing the list for now. Hold on one sec, guys. I've got Kim and Tammy, Alexis. Wait. Hold on. Okay, Alexis. What does Anne need to know? What does Anne need to know? This Temperance card, I'm going to tell you. The thing about the Temperance card, or in this case, the art card, it's kind of about where it's sort of to let you know, like if you're in a place of separation or you feel like you're not really, like you're stagnating a little bit, it's just to let you know that's not really what's happening. That may be the way it feels or the way it appears, but it's not what's real. What's real is major changes are happening, major big things are happening. It just doesn't always feel that way, right? You can't always see things for what they really are. You may have someone in your life that you're in total separation from, but maybe your hearts are just longing for each other because the love is so deep and so strong. Whatever it is, this is like a confirmation that what you see and what's real are two different things. The reality you're experiencing and the energetic reality are very different. So big things are happening energetically for you and somebody, and that's important for you to know because you've also got the Two of Cups here. I like that Two of Cups. And I feel that. I know what that feels like. It doesn't matter, love is love is love. And I'm telling you what, like the kind of love, I know what a twin soul feels like. That love doesn't go away. You can cut someone completely out of your life. That love just doesn't go anywhere. It feels like the same today as it does yesterday, as a year ago. I mean, it just doesn't go away. It just is what it is. So that's what this feels probably like it is because the feeling I connect to feels familiar to me from my own experience. So this is something happening. There's the tower. Look at all these cards here. Look, the Tower, the Death card. This is hardcore transformative energy, right? That Scorpio energy of just like something it's like just tearing the paper out, crumbling it up and starting over, right? No more practice rounds. Something's really happening here. And the Eight of Wands is here along with the Seven of Wands in front of it. So the thing about the Seven of Wands to the Eight of Wands, that's a big transition. Right? That's a big transition. That's basically the transition from Death to Two of Cups. I mean, that's basically the same type of major shift. So what you've got going on here is the realization that where you're at is like major things are happening, whether you can see them right now or not. And I had a personal reading with somebody tonight, like at 6 o'clock before I came on here. And it's so funny because it was very much like this. The cards felt like, oh, it may look like nothing's happening, but it's all about to happen. And what happens is, and I've been there, right before a big reunion or something big happens, especially with like a twin soul, it's weird. You can feel it. Like, if you're on the kind of journey I'm on, you can feel it. Like, I could lay down in my bed to take a nap or to meditate or whatever, and you start to feel like euphoric, like physically euphoric, like you're on drugs almost. It's crazy. Just from thinking, like you start to feel that when you just think about what's going on. It's crazy. I don't know how else to explain it, but there's when you start to feel that and you have no reason looking around in your life to feel that way, like there's this big thing happening, it's because it is. It's because all these majors are coming in and something big's happening and you're being known, like it's divine alchemy, right? That's just the alchemy of the situation. The energy's working and it's building to something big. And that's where you're at. There's really just no other way to put it. It is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. 3 years ago, I would have told somebody like talking like I am, that I would have told you, if you said, hey, watch this guy, Jason, and I watched myself, I would have said, Ann, that guy's crazy. Stay away from that guy. He's crazy. I would have said that about me, that I'm crazy, but I'm not. I mean, maybe I am, but it's real. It's what I've experienced is very real. It's very expansive. It's very real, and it's crazy. But I think that's what you're kind of going through here. You're going, why do I feel like all these things are happening, but I don't see anything happening? Because that's how that's the first step. That's like step one of the assembly process. If you were looking at an instruction manual for your life, the assembly for what you're going through with whoever this is step one. You're going to feel like it's happening even though it's not happening because it actually is happening. You're feeling it in. It's crazy. But it's exciting too. When you learn to, and not only you'll get a lot, what usually accompanies that feeling of like knowing something big is happening is big time synchronicities, right? Like the number synchronicities, 1111, 777, 333, whatever number, especially numbers that are specific to you or important to you, you'll start to just see that. And there's no denying it. It becomes almost a joke between you and your spiritual team on the other side. Like it just becomes almost like laughable. There's just no, it's uncanny. So I feel that for you. You should be feeling that. You should be starting to see that. And if you aren't, be on the lookout, because that's what the cards are saying. They're jumping off the desk saying that to me. So you've always been spot on with my... Good, good. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, I'll do Alexis and then Tammy. Alexis and then Tammy. I have a cousin named Alexis, and her dad used to call her Alexis because he talked baby talk to her, and he used to say like, "Hey, Alexis, what are you doing, Alexis? Alexis." Go ahead, Alexis. Did you put? I think you did put your question up, didn't you? Yeah. Helping George with a project. Wait. So you're helping George with a project, and you want to know if you're taking the right course of action and if there's anything that comes through. Got it. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I think it's going to actually, I don't know your relationship with George, but this, whatever this thing is that you're doing, it's going to help offer this, it's going to give your connection, your friendship, whatever this relationship is, sort of a jump start, a new, it's bringing a new dimension in, and that's always good for any connection that you want to grow, evolve, continue to be on the right track. That's a good thing for that. You have the Ace of Swords here and the Ace of Wands. What that is, that's like a fiery passion. That's an excitement, like an intensity, but it's also good communication, seeing the truth in something that maybe you haven't in the past. So one of you may be seeing the truth about something, maybe the connection itself where you haven't seen the truth before. That could be really good news for that if this connection is something where you've been waiting for him or he's been waiting for you to see it from his perspective. Because, you know, sometimes even in like a twin soul connection, the most intense, both sides don't really see it the same at first. They both usually see like, okay, we have a weird connection. Okay, we've known each other before. There's something, what is this? How do I know you? There's the recognition, but it's not always seen from the same perception or perspective in the beginning. Sometimes that has to evolve. And I think that's something about this connection, whatever it is, right? I'm not calling it a twin soul. I'm just saying whatever it is, there's a recognition of your perspective coming in, and that's kind of cool. So I will say the Tower's here in reverse and the Universe is here upright, and then the Adjustment card, or basically the Justice card. So what that means to me is there was something that was about to come in that was supposed to cause you guys to crash and burn. You were on the track, like you were on the course of a crash and burn. But whatever you're doing, whatever this project is, whatever you're doing, it's actually causing a detour. You're not going to have to crash and burn. There is some spiritual warfare here with the this card, which is the Universe or the World card. There is some spiritual warfare, but it's going to... One of the most beautiful things is when people in a soul connection can can battle the darkness together. I don't like to talk about my own journey too much because it's inappropriate for one thing, and I don't like to bring that stuff up. It's not good for the connection, but I will say I envy those of you on spiritual connections where instead of going into separation, you're able to know that the connection is a blessing. Because even when you both know that, sometimes the darkness still gets the better of one or both of you. But I envy those of you who are on a connection where you're able to know that it's a blessing and also together deal with the darkness together, battle it together, and not have to go your separate ways in order to heal something. That's special. And that looks to me and feels like that's what this is. So that's really cool. I think that's like optimum. Everybody wishes that's the way they could do it. It just doesn't always work out that way. But I think everyone wishes that's the way they could do it, you know, especially when they really, really care about somebody. The Emperor card, this is empowering to this person. That's the Divine Masculine in physical form, right? 3D Divine Masculine. So this is very empowering to George, this project, but he's got a choice he's avoiding making. So I don't know what that's about. Even through all this, through all these majors, George has a choice here that he's avoiding. He's avoiding choosing something. So that's still going to be an issue hanging on. It's like a hanging chad. So, I mean, that's no good. We don't like that, but everything else feels great. I don't know why he's avoiding choosing something though. You know, that's got to be dealt with. Okay, is Tammy here? Good luck, Alexis. Alexis. Is Tammy here? He's stubborn. Well, he's got a real choice to make, though. That Two of Pentacles feels like a choice, like an important decision. And if he avoids it, it's not going to, decisions and choices don't go away just because you refuse to choose. They just come back around. So I guess he's just going to let it come back around. Ooh, I like it. So see, guys, a lot of people are in that phase where you're seeing the synchronicities. We're coming to the end of Gemini season. Gemini season is an interesting time. If you've got Gemini anywhere in your majors, it's a time where you should start to really see things clearly, but you might be kind of feel like you're in a maze a little bit, where one day you want to do this, the other day you want to go this way, you want to go that way, and so that can be an interesting experience. But also, it should be energizing, I think, more than anything. So, let's see. What's the info for Tammy? What's the good news for Tammy? You have the Knight of Cups coming towards you. That's usually water energy. So someone coming towards you with an emotional openness, wanting to offer you love, because you've got a lot of cups here. You've also got the Magician. You got Queen of Cups, Prince of Cups, Knight of Cups, and then you've got the Magus or the Magician. In this deck, it would be the Fool because it's the number one card, but it truly is the Magician. I mean, he's got all of his tools, and the Magus is here to say, okay, what are we going to do? It's that Gemini energy I was just talking about. It's where you have a lot of ability to get some things done, but you're kind of not sure what to choose or how to do it. It's really important right now to not let these retrogrades, guys. Also, don't let the retrogrades get the better of you, because I know a lot of people are doing a lot of retrospectives in their head about relationships that didn't work out, or relationships that they're waiting to work out, or whatever. Just remember, even because you've got also another Tower in reverse and then the Ace of Swords. Something that may have started to fall apart, but and maybe you thought it did fall apart, but it didn't actually fall all the way apart like you thought. Big energy coming in for some kind of a restart or a new beginning. There's ego attached to this, though, and ego is not always a bad thing. We think of ego as like pride and someone being egotistical. Well, the thing about ego is we all have ego. Everyone has it to a certain extent, and it's necessary to a certain extent. Your ego is what makes you individual. It's your identity, truly. So the ego is not necessarily a bad thing, but to only a certain degree. And with this card, though, it's when the ego is getting so out of control where someone's worried about winning more than they're worried about hurting people or being honest, etc. There's some kind of energy coming here for you in the near future where you're going to have to choose between a win for you or a win for everyone. And just sort of be on the lookout for that. I think you're going to do well because you're coming out the Queen of Cups, which is such a strong, loving, heart-based energy that I don't think you're going to have to worry about your own ego taking over. But also, with the Seven of Swords kind of in the background, it could play to your past hurts. The test could come in and play to your past hurts where somebody lied to you or deceived you that you thought things had fallen apart with, and they're coming back in, and then you have the opportunity to either forgive and move forward, or to go, no, I don't trust you because you hurt me. And the opportunity to really get like a win may come in. So be aware of that there's a test coming in for you. And what you want to do is choose your better angels, Tammy. Choose your better angels, because that test is coming in for you soon. And if you're aware that it's coming in, you can choose the better angels of yourself, right? Well, obviously he's hurt you in the past, so there is going to be a time where it's like a test. You're going to have this opportunity where it's going to go, oh, you could hurt this person really good right now, and you could feel really justified in that, like a win for your ego, but that's all it is. And then you're going to really, neither one of you is going to grow further from this. And it's really not going to help that person grow. It's just going to hurt them because they've already grown from whatever they did. I feel your twin has already grown from whatever they did to you that hurt you. They don't need you to rub it in or to say, no, I won't. You know, it's already done. And the thing to remember is if someone's truly your twin, that mirroring is so strong, they know. They know they hurt you, right? You don't have to remind them. You don't have to tell them that really hurt me. They know it hurt. Let time heal the wound, okay? But don't wait forever either because, you know, time waits on no one. And guys, tomorrow is not promised. If you love somebody, tell them today because tomorrow isn't, it's just not promised. Unless somebody has told you to absolutely like, don't contact me, like try to work it out. Why not? Or unless they're running like from you or something, then maybe let them work it out. But yeah, I think a lot of new energy for a lot of you guys, not just you, Tammy, but a lot of you guys. There's this new energy coming in, and although there's been this feeling of stagnancy, there's going to be a shift coming. So a lot of you who are feeling the shift already, it's really coming in strong if you're already feeling it. So be prepared, be ready for that. You know. Anyway, guys. Okay. I guess I'm gonna end this. I didn't get to Malia or Kim, but I'll hold over on theirs. I guess I know how to reach both of them, so I'll just do their messages privately. But I hope you guys have a great night. I love you guys, and yeah, I think I'm gonna come back tomorrow night too, and we'll do some more so we can do the drawing because we just need to get a few more people to do the drawing for the. I'm giving away a free deck, so that'll be fun. All right, you guys have a great night. Namaste. Love you, mean it. Have a great Monday. Monday morning. Bye, guys.